Alright, hey, hi, hello. How's it going, guys? My name is ZetaRayZod, and welcome back to more Not For Broadcast. Now, before I begin, be sure to like, subscribe, and get the bell on so you stay up to date on all my latest videos. So, last we left off, I think we woke up in a hospital after getting attacked by some snuggle hugs, and I guess the most important key point of the previous episode was the government wanted us to censor some stuff for them, and I said nah. I only censored the swear words, but like some specific parts where they wanted us to swear out as well, I did not do that. Because, like I said repeatedly, I feel like the media should be neutral, so I don't think the government should dictate what should be censored and what should not be, so that's why I refuse to do it. I'm not sure what the repercussions are for doing that, but we'll find out. So it's a lazy Sunday afternoon, summer, with you and Sam making most of you both kids being out of the house, banging your head about coming out of the cupboard, the last 2 slices of homemade cake. These are much easier, we can store things in pantries, rare for you to actually get to finish sweet things in this house and you savor every moment. Just as you take a last bite, you hear the sound of the front door slamming. Kieran practically running and come find you and is grinning from ear to ear when you find dust. I have some really big news. Oh, okay. Ready? They both nod enthusiastically. With a flourish, reveals a new badge from his pocket and proudly presents it to you both to examine as he announced. As of today, I'm a member of the first tier of Cohesion Cadets. There's way more stuff I'm going to be doing and I'll be working some weekends, but it's really cool. Yeah, why not? Yeah, why wouldn't we be happy for him? Like, at least he's doing something, right? And he's not, like, doing teenager stuff, like loitering. At least he's, like, doing what I think is productive. Ooh, what is this? Shopping. Sometimes something that always seems so tedious before sanctions has become even more of a chore now. You managed to get almost everything you needed for the family this evening, but you'll have to come back tomorrow to get through the week. There's a queue to leave the car park, though it's hard to make out why in the dark. Hopefully whatever's causing it won't be long. As the flying car in front of you drives off, you realize the queue is actually due to checkpoint setup and then exit. Trained looking man in advanced uniform CCO and blazing the number of places on it approaches your car and knocks on the driver's side. Okay. Good evening, nothing to worry about. I was just wondering if I could see your team membership card, please. Weren't these cards supposed to be voluntary? Sorry, I don't have one. Oh, it's not a problem. We've got forms with us right here. We're more than happy to sign you up. Just as his colleague behind him, a young woman in uniform. I suppose I might as well, yeah. Where's colleague cover? She goes to take down personal information and all that. A bit more you're expecting. The price is a little surprising. Huh. It's all great. Thanks. Don't forget to keep an eye out for the new team lottery. All smiles and pats keep on it. Just driving the cart. Fantastic. I feel like he's gonna bite me in the butt. Oh, dystopian nightmare happening. An invitation worth ignoring. It's Saturday, one of you a few days off and you make the most of it. As the late afternoon draws on, the invitation sits pinned to the fridge, staring accusingly at you. The Channel 1 Gala's mandatory work event. Bosun is very quick to tell you. Don't you dare be late. You're gonna miss your anniversary, so you're not giving up another Saturday. Shit. I'm gonna skip it. Bosun's slowly not gonna be happy, but then Bosun wouldn't be happy he was made king the same day he won the lottery. That's not your problem, not right now anyway. You're entitled to your time off and you're damn well gonna make the most of it. Yeah, I mean, like, I never see the consequences, so I don't know. Equipment not working? Check that the power's on. Cool. I don't know. I mean, TBH, I should have skipped the first time around as well. Because the way I see it, like, work, I mean, your work is only during the weekday, so if they force you to come in during the weekend, at least they give you overtime, fine, but I don't think they should force you to do it, you know? But whatever, okay. Gotta turn shit on. Boop. Boop. Boop.
Alex, you'll notice the valves are heating up excessively due to the current heat wave.
Oh.
When they get too hot, the trip switch will blow, as you've seen. Once things have cooled down and the trip switch is back to normal, you can get the power back on. You should keep the fan pointed at the correct valve by aiming it up and down. The middle gauge when you're facing the screen will warn you, so keep an eye on it. Also, maintenance tells me that the fan power switch occasionally turns off for no good reason, so keep an ear open for that too. I'm sure you've already worked all this out though, Alex. You're a rising star at this network and we're all very
What, you've got
proud
time to hose down the sun, have you?
Yes, they've just strapped on their wax wings.
Classical illusions are no substitute for air conditioning.
There we go.
You know, I genuinely thought you'd be in a better mood today. She's not even here.
Yes, but he is. Our
My
gun
phone's
toting
gone.
handler.
What is that?
I don't know what the fuck his name is, do I?
He's here to keep us safe from people like Disrupt.
More like keep us in line. I hate guns. Give me the willies.
10 seconds, everybody.
Okay,
So
here we
I've got
go.
any actual
This is
real
gonna be
news
pain.
tonight?
Well, the world's on fire. That good enough for you? Going in 5, 4, 3.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main headlines tonight. Siege mentality. The World Council today established a military blockade to enforce the unjust and punitive sanctions now entering their 10th week.
They look the
A
same.
statement from team headquarters a short time ago.
What do I pick?
Prime Minister Julia
I've got
Salisbury
pick 4.
issued a commanding response to this unprovoked escalation.
Ever since these illegal sanctions were imposed, we have gratefully relied upon trade and aid
Unless what
from
they
our
mean is,
worldwide
oh,
friends
what if they're
who,
silencing us?
like us,
I mean, that's what they
refuse
meant.
to recognize their legitimacy. Today's escalation, however, is nothing short of an act
Ooh, look at
of
a heat wave.
war.
Oh
We
dear.
call upon our international allies to condemn this blockade absolutely, and we warn aggressors to this country that we are neither meek nor defenseless. Thank you.
Three's a crowd. It seems the celebrity wedding of the decade might have been a touch busier than expected. In a photo leaked today, it appears the union of football star Johnny Hamsleaves and his bride, Tiffany Lamour, may have had a few uninvited guests. Hundreds lined the street to celebrate with the happy couple. Eyewitnesses say a cheer went up as the blushing bride passed by in her carriage, shaped like a bacon sandwich, which is said to be either a protest against the meat industry or a mix-up at the carriage factory. In it to win it. Exciting news from Advance today with the announcement of a new monthly prize draw for all team membership
the
card
lotto?
holders. Every month, lucky winners from across the country.
Oh, they're
will
silencing
visit
me. Look at
Brandon
that.
to
They're all
receive
happy.
What Team HQ are describing as unique prizes worth more than money used to be. Take up on the scheme has been much higher than expected, and if this lucky winner's delighted face is anything to go by, it looks like pretty soon everyone's going to have one. Flood-hearted. A shocking inspection of Remington Smith's new flood factory has revealed health concerns that could leave the groundbreaking facility's future in doubt. After the public's lukewarm response to the industrial plant, the troubling report that found a possible long-term risk to shop floor workers could be the final nail in the coffin. CEO Sophia Remington, however, was optimistic that her employees would remain loyal. But perhaps she spoke too soon. As these photos clearly show, workers are taking the warnings very seriously, and some have even abandoned their posts to seek medical advice. It seems like my mother was wrong. A flood a day won't keep the doctor away.
I feel like I'm becoming
Captain,
very
my Captain.
pro-government
Progress today
inadvertently.
for the stranded scientists of Dante's Taint, as the captain leading their rescue mission is announced. The trapped team have survived in the cave system for many months now, but hope is on the horizon as the expedition leader is announced by the Board of Underground Theoretics. A respected professional with decades of experience, training and knowledge, Captain Audrey Aerospace is said to be the only real choice to successfully save the troubled scientific excursion, but an unfortunate one to be sat next to at a dinner party or social occasion. Life during wartime. As if we didn't have enough aggressors on our borders, internal problems are growing for the government as radical activist group Disrupt caused chaos in Parliament Park last night. Scuffles broke out after the protest.
Looks like I don't have a
resulting in
choice.
multiple arrests and the injury of 3 community cohesion officers.
I gotta pick 3.
Advance have yet to comment. The reckless fire will certainly be remembered by all those who have seen these striking images.
Did you hear that?
As their actions escalate, people across the country
I thought I heard like footsteps or something.
Who are Disrupt? And what exactly do they want? Other than a new box of matches, of course. All this, and I'll be talking to some people with fascinating medical conditions, as well as one of the contenders in this year's Feline Football Championship, and her proud owner. That's all up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Oh crap. I don't like this part. This is the one thing that I don't like. Oh shit!
Don't forget about that pesky power button on the fan.
But first tonight, our team of correspondents...
Shut up!
have been
Shut up!
dispatched
Shut up!
The great nation of ours are coping with this unprecedented...
No! Too much interference. Audio switched off. Retry. Okay, you know what? I aimed my fan in the middle. Maybe I should just leave it at the top. Stress-free edit in story mode. What is that? Oh, story mode. I guess I could just watch the whole thing then. Yeah, no, I'm gonna suffer through it first. The heat wave. Oh, gotta go through the whole thing again. I'm gonna turn that up.
I'm sweating like Peter Clement in an off-license here.
Okay, we're working on it.
What, you've got someone to hose down the sun, have you?
Yes, they've just strapped on
Okay,
their
let's
wax wing.
see.
Classical illusions are no substitute for air conditioning.
You know, I genuinely thought you'd be in a better mood. She's not even here.
Yes, but he is. Our gun-toting handler.
Who, Andy?
I don't know what the fuck his name is, do I?
He's here to keep us safe from people like Disrupt.
More like keep us in line.
What is that?
I hate guns. Give me the willies.
10 seconds, everybody.
So we've got any actual real news
Oh, I've gotta
tonight?
do the whole thing
Well,
again. Hold on,
well,
I'll be
that
right
good
back.
enough for you?
Alright, we're back.
As well as
Right here.
one of the contenders in
And the
this
thing
year's
changed actually.
Finale
It
Football
heated up
Challenge. And
during
a
so.
proud owner. That's all up on
have
tonight's
to watch out on that.
National Nightly News.
Oh god. Okay, keep an eye, alright. Ooh, something's heating up. There you go. Wait, what? Turn it on! Turn it on! What the frick? Holy shit, that was close.
Ammunition.
Oh shit! My bad. Okay, thank God.
But first tonight, our team of correspondents has been dispatched to every corner of the country to see how the people of this great nation of ours are coping with this unprecedented hot weather. First, let's go to Megan Wolf in Shining-on-Sea to see what this scientific community has to say. Megan, how's the weather there?
It's absolutely glorious, Jeremy. Thank you for asking. I'm here with Dr. Anna Burns at the University of Princeford. Are you enjoying the weather as much as I am?
Oh, yes, it's wonderful, isn't it? My eyelids are sweating.
And you're part of a team carrying out
Shit.
a study into just what's causing this unbelievable heat, is that right?
Yes, that's correct. Yes, we want to be able to reassure the public once and for all that there's absolutely nothing to worry about and that they can enjoy their sunstroke and fossil fuels in peace.
Sunstroke and fossil
Sound
fuels.
very confident about that.
Oh, very much so. I can say without any hesitation, there's really no cause for any concern here. I've actually left my car running.
Tell us
Jesus.
about this experiment.
Well, we take data from weather stations from all over the world, along with atmospheric samples, and we take all that and
What's
we
that
feed
beeping
it
sound?
into this
Oh, that thing
state-of-the-art
behind her.
computer, and very soon we'll be getting a high-tech readout of the results.
Blimey, that sounds very fancy.
I should just say, none of this would be possible without the generous support of
She's-
This is all thanks to their
Oh, no,
unrivaled
no.
investment in our future, and may I just say, complimentary personal anecdote. Oh, here we go.
Okay, you good, you good.
And, as expected, everything is absolutely fucked. Hang on. This can't be right.
Right, but obviously you said a second ago that everything is absolutely fine, so...
Well, actually, under concern level, it just says, why, God, why?
We should be celebrating these wonderful results, I think.
Yeah?
Why,
We
God,
need to
why?
evolve gills within 40 years. Here it just says, shit.
Look at you! This is meant to be a celebration. You can't go around looking like that.
Shit,
There you go,
shit,
much
shit.
better. Can I just say thank you again to Sophia Remington for providing all of this?
Everyone, we don't have long. Time is
It's
running out.
running out. Absolutely right. That is all we have time for.
Abandon hope and return to the forest.
Enjoy that. I'd like to thank Dr. Burns for just one opinion on the climate.
The sea will reclaim us all.
There you have it, Jeremy. Proof, if proof be need be, that everything is just fine. I'm Megan Wolf, here with science. Back to you.
Megan Wolf there, attempting to do some actual news. Next, let's over to Robin Short, who's in Scritchford with some of the winners of this week's team membership lottery. Robin?
Thanks, Jeremy. I'm here in Scritchford with Gary Failsafe, a janitor at the local school, and Amelia Jackhammer, an aspiring poet. Both of you were drawn at random from those who hold team membership cards to receive this week's amazing prize. How do you feel?
Filled with fervent euphoria. Yeah, good, yeah.
Yeah, good,
And
yeah.
all that we had to do was fill in a quick form or two.
Wow, that sounds so convenient. But we're all dying to know, what have you won?
That's right, Robin. I've won dinner with Julius Salisbury at one of the capital's top restaurants.
Ooh, swanky.
And I've been invited to Peter Clement's house to help him dredge the gutter in.
That's
absolutely terrific.
It's not.
You must both be over the moon.
I've written a poem about it.
So, can you tell me about the moment when you first heard the news?
Well, I was battling against a particularly difficult floater, probably one of the sixth formers, when the headmaster came and found me.
I was involved in a similarly brutal conflict with a particularly arduous stanza.
wow, both sides
So
of the
you were
spectrum.
both polishing turds.
No, I don't like to polish them. I like to keep them intact for my collection.
Oh,
Oh dear.
how unexpected.
I don't polish turds, I write poetry.
Potato, potato. So, Gary,
Do you think Peter Clement's going to let me keep the contents of his downpipe?
there's no harm in asking, I suppose.
Would you like to hear one?
No, thank you. Gary, when you signed up for
She likes
team
talking to
membership,
Gary.
was it in hopes of winning the
They're just
lottery
cutting her
or
out
for
now.
other reasons?
I like a flutter, of course, but no, the boss said I had to sign up to keep coming into school.
Very sensible. It's important to know who we're trusting around our children.
Oh, I have an unpublished book of sonnets about children. Perhaps you'd like to hear one.
No!
Or an anthology of haikus on the death of innocence.
I'd rather hear about Gary's turd collection.
Really? I thought you might say that.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Are you all right?
yes, it's coming. It's inspiration and it's delicious.
Right you are.
Oh my.
Today on the show there's no news. Just a man who keeps multiple poos.
Here, this big one's my favourite. See how it's fibrous?
Oh wow.
Really lovely texture.
That's really poo.
Would you encourage other people to enter for their chance to win?
Well, if it's colour you're looking for, take a gander at old Blue Eyes here.
Jesus.
The national news lost its way when it covered some crap on a tray.
Some of these are quite rare.
Maybe that was unfair.
And that's all we have time for today. Back to you, Jeremy.
Thanks, Robin. What a lucky pair they are. And finally in this segment, it's over to Patrick.
Hey,
Bennett,
Patrick's still okay.
Who's gone to the smelliest town in the country to see how the unprecedented weather is affecting the locals. Patrick?
Hello there, Jeremy. Hello, yes. I'm here live in Grizzleford, which has recently voted the smelliest town in the country. And I have to say that, you know, in this heat, the smell really is. I mean, it's something else. Barry Lardons, mate, you've lived here your whole life. How'd you put up with the stink?
Well, we're just all very proud of our achievement, to be honest with you.
You can tell that, look at him, proud as punch.
Do you know what it's like, son, being the second smelliest town?
No, I don't.
Living in the shadow of Arseminster. Fucks. But who's laughing now, eh?
Oh.
What, not me, that's
Hope I
for sure.
censored it in time.
So what happened, mate?
Right, the good people from Willington's Fist came in and saved the day with their factory.
You're talking, of course, about the newly built flour factory.
Yeah, they gave us this big presentation on jobs and growth. But as soon as we heard about the stench, we paid them whatever they wanted to put it here.
Oh, shit.
Does stink not affect your life in every way, Barry? I mean, perhaps if you're filling in a tax return or completing the physical act of love.
Fan just turns off whenever it wants to.
You get used to it after several weeks of your first bout of sickness. The judges were very impressed.
So, what's the sickness?
Oh, that's nothing to worry about. It takes a few minutes before you develop any symptoms. The folk are saying something about the production line and how they dump carcasses directly into the water main, but I think it's probably the fume valves on the high street.
On the high street? Should I see a doctor? What are the symptoms?
Well, the first one is asking stupid questions. Then folk experience a loss of inhibition.
Fuck off, do they? When was the last time you brushed your teeth, you stinking old tramp?
Next recording is a period of randomly bursting into song, followed immediately by delusions of grandeur.
Oh, that's not really a problem. There was song of my life. Hello, it's sexy Patrick Bannon and he's
Oh, he's got the symptoms.
Oh my God, look at me. I'm like a stallion. I'm gorgeous. Why didn't you tell me? I should take my shirt off. You know what? I'll even let you touch me if you want.
That will be the bout of undeserved self-confidence.
Love the Bannon! Feel the Bannon! Oh, man.
And the ennui. All that's left now are the hallucinations and unconsciousness.
Nana Dottie? Was that you? Why are you made out of elbows?
Ew.
You know I don't eat opinions.
Don't worry, folks.
I heard
Once
some
he
squishy.
wakes up, he'll be just fine. We'll just find a place to stick him where it won't matter how many times he evacuates his bowels. Right, that's all here from Grizzleford, a town that's really making a stink. I'm Barry Lardons. Back to you, Jeremy.
Thanks, Baron. With a naval blockade being set up around our coastline as we speak, when we come back, I'll be talking to 3 members of the general public who appear to be here purely for medical reasons. Don't go away. Unless, of course, you've got something better to do. We'll be back after these messages.
This next section features a potentially controversial guest, and Barnes
Oh,
may
look.
request some censorship if he goes too off topic. You've done a great job so far, keeping everyone happy, so let's
What is
keep
this
up
one?
the good work.
And I can't do this
Should I put it in?
You say this every Friday.
I've done something.
Should I put it in?
Jeremy?
My mic is stolen.
I don't know. Should I put it in? Jesus. I don't know. This could be interesting though. Can I can't take it out. Oh wait. I can. Should I? Oh, I'm gonna do it. Let's see what that's gonna be about. Okay. Oh, 40 seconds. Oh, I can replay it if I want to. I don't want to replay it.
That's what I'm talking about? Cat football? We should be doing an interview with the War Minister, or a report from Grantham Downs. Even the weather would be more fucking relevant than this.
Jeremy, please, just breathe. It's just something light to keep people's minds off things.
Exactly, which is wrong. People's minds should be very much on things. Christ, it's so fucking hot.
Please take your seats as quickly as you can.
I can't do this anymore, Jenny. I've had enough. That's it. This is just
10 seconds. Get over yourself, Jeremy. Why don't you stop feeling sorry for yourself for 5, 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News with me, your host, Jeremy Donaldson. Later, we'll be talking to the captain of the territory's first cat football team, Professor Pumpkin. But first, I'm joined by 3 guests with some balmy bodily behaviours. Joining me is a woman who's been hiccuping for over 9 months. Isn't that right, Miss Piercy?
Yes, that's right.
Yes. Tell us, what brought all this on?
Well, it's all a bit of a blur, Jeremy, to be totally frank with you. See, I was watching your show and I remember seeing the news about the election, and it hasn't stopped since.
Fascinating stuff. Also here is Frankie Steampipe. Perhaps you could explain to us exactly what your physiological fourboil is.
I'm here to say it's high time people like me were respected. We're constantly overlooked in the workplace, we're whispered about on buses, and we're asked politely to leave children's birthday parties.
What's his problem?
And it's disgusting. I'm sorry, my bowels have comic timing.
And finally, I'm joined by a man who answers every question honestly, even when it isn't aimed at him. How do you cope with that, Mr. Truman?
With a combination of booze, self-hatred, and hardcore pornography.
Is that?
Not according to my therapist.
Well, in that case, let's speak to Rose. Tell me, how does the hiccuping impact you?
I get shushed a lot, which is hard. At work, they've asked me to stop answering the phones. It's really affected my confidence.
Well, I find it really fucking irritating.
People tend to believe your story?
Fuck no.
Actually, I've been surprised at how much support I've received.
And Frankie, why have you come here today?
because my wife left me, and I was hoping that the fame would win her back.
We've started a group for people with ailments deemed broadly comical by society.
Shit.
It's called Take Us Seriously.
That's right. And we bloody well mean it.
And who's joined so far?
A bunch of fucking losers.
It's just us so far.
And how much success have you had?
Well, we've seen some real positive changes.
I don't want to toot my own horn, but it's been a runaway success.
Shit all. Not a single person come to our fun run, and all of our leaflets fell in the canal.
Huh. Well, Miss Piercy, some people are saying your condition was actually caused by the shocking events of that night. What do you think?
Come down, Mr. Donaldson, that's absolute rubbish.
What it'd be like to have a pair of tits.
Could you? I'm sorry, it's very hot. What was I thinking?
That you're a team fuck puppet?
No.
Or a sellout cunt?
Apologies. Just a reminder that he can't help it. And hey, if this isn't live television, then what is it?
Fuckfest of propaganda masquerading as journalism.
Right, Frankie, Rose, tell us, how can the viewers get involved in your cause?
Yes, we're holding a
Off the
sponsored
rails.
run in Capital Park next weekend. It's called the No Smiles 13 Miles.
No, it's called the No Laugh Half. What did I say before the show?
That it was the team pulling Jeremy Donaldson's strings.
No, I didn't say.
Oh, wow, we may have to end that there, unfortunately. What a harmless bit of fun.
Oh, he got caught.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. We demand respect.
Yes, well, later, I'll be talking to Professor Pumpkin. A ginger tabby with a world-class pair of penalty paws. Is that really necessary?
No, it isn't. Let go. Not you.
Unhand him at once.
Listen, enough! That's enough!
Oh.
Enough!
Oh, jeez.
What are you doing?
Trying not to piss myself.
Alex, cut.
Don't you dare! Don't you fucking dare cut to the ads before I tell you to. Now, you in the broadcast centre, Bozeman's little scapegoat, you listen to me. You cut to the ads before I tell you to, and I will kill every single person in this studio. I am thinking about what I'm doing. I've been thinking about it for a long time. We all should be.
Oh, shit.
Christ, it's so fucking hot in here. Do you remember when we used to do the real news? Before it was all lottery winners and bloody cat football? We are on the brinks of a siege, the likes of which the world hasn't seen in hundreds of years. The enemy is at the gates, and I'm stuck here talking to these three fucking idiots.
I think my hiccups have stopped.
You three, get the fuck out of my studio. Go on, now, go, before I change my mind. Jenny, lock the doors. Lock the doors.
Yes, Jeremy.
Now. Good. Yes. Now. Good. Right.
Oh,
You're in
God.
the broadcast centre.
Yes.
Alex, you listen to me. You pay attention. Now, I'm sure you've already loaded up exactly what you're going to play in the commercial, but today is going to be a little bit different. Look to your right. Yes, really. Look to your right. There is a VHS tape, and I want you to
this
load
thing.
it into one of your machines. And when I say so, and not before, you play it. You've got about 15 seconds, so I wouldn't waste any time. Now, all cameras.
Alex, I assume you won't be playing that tape. This station does not negotiate with terrorists. I hope I've made myself clear. You seem to know what to do.
Every single thing that comes out of this studio is either one-sided or banal. We're going to show the other side for a bit of fucking balance, like the good old days.
I'm gonna do it.
Alex,
I'm gonna do it.
play the fucking tape. I don't want to hurt any of you. If I see anything I don't like, I will not hesitate to start.
Alex, you're going to get me in trouble with that. Let's hope you made the right call.
Reset the system for the third segment. I imagine the ratings are going to be through the roof.
Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. I want to hear this.
We are disrupt. We are the resistance. It's time you knew the truth. You know advance are lying to you. You know the elderly are not a burden. You know the rich were not all evil. And you know the team membership card is an ID card, no matter what they try to tell you. But why should you trust us? Another faceless organization. A shadowy figure with a distorted voice. You've seen it so many times in the movies. Well, this is not a movie.
Oh, it's that dude.
My name is Alan James.
Alan James. Oh
I
shoot!
used to
Sorry,
try
my
and
face
shock
is blocking.
people for a living, for entertainment. But now we live in a time where perhaps you need to be shocked. Perhaps we need to wake up. Advance are coming for our freedoms. They are coming for the fruits of our labours. They will take our wealth. They will euthanize our parents and smiling throughout. They will turn our children against us if we voice our concerns. But you don't have to accept it. A great many people already won't. You can resist. You can disrupt. Find us. Talk with us. Join us. It isn't hard.
I don't know.
We're everywhere.
This wasn't what I planned. I mean, some of it was.
Okay.
I had a speech, look. But this was unexpected.
So what now, Jeremy?
It was supposed to be your day off.
God, please, don't do any more stupid things today.
How long? How long, Jenny?
You're already live.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Joining me, unexpectedly, for what I very much imagine will be my last broadcast, are two new guests. Jenny works here at the National Nightly News and is someone I consider, well, a friend. And next to her is, what's your name?
Andy.
Andy's a policeman. Only we don't call him that anymore. He's a community cohesion official.
Officer.
Sorry?
It's community cohesion officer, CCO.
And how's that feel, Andy? Being rebranded?
It's good. it's not about confrontation anymore. You know, the force had its fair share of problems. The team doesn't have as many.
But it still has some.
I couldn't say.
Couldn't or wouldn't?
I don't know what you want me to say.
Christ, you're fucking useless, aren't you? We'll come back to you later. Jenny?
I don't want to be on the news, Jeremy.
That's perfectly understandable. You'd want to do this. Jenny, why did you join the National Nightly News team?
I always wanted to work in news.
Yes, but why specifically this program? The National Nightly News.
It was the news everyone trusted.
Was?
Is. Do you really want to quibble semantics at gunpoint?
Is there something else you'd rather discuss?
Well, there is a great big Alan James-sized elephant in the room you seem to be ignoring.
What do you mean?
I saw your face when that bid came down. You didn't know, did you?
It's about the message, not the messenger.
Like I said, you didn't know.
No. I didn't know. The people I met were with... He wasn't there.
God,
I didn't know it was Alan James.
I'm sorry. But seriously, Alan fucking James. You're flushing your life down the toilet for... God, I love you, Jeremy, but...
He's a good speaker. He's popular in the country.
That right?
Look, forget Alan James. There is still something deeply wrong. And you know it, Jenny. And you know it, Andy. And you at home, you know it too. Meanwhile, I'm interviewing a guest who stinks of shit. Patrick is paddling about in shit. And Robin is literally interviewing someone who collects the fucking stuff. I mean, it's not sophisticated, but what a metaphor. We are sleepwalking our way into oppression, and the news isn't saying anything. We're not saying anything.
Says who? Alan fucking James.
What are all those scientists working on at Grantham Downs? What are they testing underground at Altergrave? Andy, your turn. Make yourself fucking useful. How many people have you brought in for consultations just because they weren't carrying or didn't have team membership cards?
Oh, well, there's other forms of identification that we will accept.
For how long?
We're just here to help.
Then why do you need these? Not really help when it's offered at gunpoint, is it, Andy? Let me demonstrate it for you. Let me help you. You read these cards with my notes on it, and you'll probably digest a fact. That'd be helpful, wouldn't it, Andy? Knowing a fact?
What? I don't
Do you want my help,
Yes,
Andy?
yes, whatever you say, yes.
Security are here, Jeremy.
Eat it.
What?
Eat the fucking news, Andy, or I'll force it down your fucking throat.
Jeremy, stop.
Go on.
Really?
Eat it. Eat it, you fucking bully.
Jeremy, stop.
They will kill you. Please, don't make me watch that.
Oh shit, he's gonna kill himself.
Of course. You're right. Sorry. Sorry, everyone. You can put the card down now, Andy. You can go now. You too, Jenny. Fuck off over there. Then Jenny done. All cameras on me. This new regime of ours is so seductive. I understand that. But before we all hand off our freedoms, should we ask to whom we're handing them over? Don't you want to know what's being done in your name? How many people were transitioned last month? A record high. Again, if you care. Shouldn't someone ask Advance how they plan to deal with this blockade? How many years or months of supplies we have? Why aren't we asking these questions instead of, whose shit is this? There's a cat backstage dressed as a fucking goalie, for Christ's sake. He's even got the little gloves. Anyway, that's why I arranged for you to see that broadcast in the last break. I didn't know it was going to be him, but I guess that just about sums it up. We are all up Ship Creek with a paddle made of Alan fucking James. Christ, it's all so fucking pointless. I was gonna quit, take a holiday, try something else, out of the limelight. Maybe try having a relationship. I hear they're nice. Never tried. I loved them. And now, well...
God, Jeremy, don't!
Oh, shit.
I've tried my best to be honest with you, but this just isn't the news anymore. And I'm
Cut to
sorry.
the ads.
I've lost this fight.
Alex, think of the consequences.
I'll let you down.
Please, we can't show
All
this.
of
Cut to the ads.
My name's Jamie
Now!
Donaldson.
Do it now!
If you can, somehow. And I envy you.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Frick. Oh my god. I think he killed himself. Oh no, things are going really off the rails. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what's gonna happen next, but I think we're kind of close to the end already. I did read that it was about 4 hours long, and I think this is maybe like the 5th episode, maybe. So that's about, I don't know, maybe like 2-3 hours in already. So I'm not sure what's gonna happen. I'm not sure what I'm gonna pick next. But he did bring up some important, interesting points about why aren't we questioning this, why aren't we questioning that. I guess we'll find out what happens next. I'm not sure what's gonna happen. I don't know. I mean, definitely I want to try and remain neutral, but with the way things are going, I don't know. Maybe I'll go with the rebels instead. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, we'll see what happens. We'll play by ear. We'll see what happens. But yeah. So for now, if you like what you see and you like what you hear, be sure to like, subscribe, and get that bell on so you stay up to date in all my latest videos. As always, be safe, take care, and I'll see you when I see you. Peace!